DriversAlert.com says that vehicle accidents are a large contributor to the annual death toll in the United States, causing over 146,000 deaths in 2015 alone. Robert Beulah, a Pittsburgh injury attorney, says that reducing cell phone use while driving can reduce that number drastically. So, do you know what all you're risking when you use your cell phone while you're driving? You're not only risking your life, but every other person's life who's on the road with you at that time. It is very dangerous and causes more accidents in a year than you could imagine. As a matter of fact, the National Safety Council says that cell phone use while driving leads to 6 million accidents per year. That's a lot. It's safe to say that texting and driving is not only extremely dangerous, but irresponsible as well. Not only is texting and driving dangerous, it's also illegal. Texting and driving charges may vary from state to state. In Virginia, for instance, your first offense is a $125 fine, and every offense after that is a $250 fine. I know that doesn't seem like much, but those costs can add up if you aren't careful. Depending on the occasion, a reckless driving violation can be given for texting and driving. However, in Alaska, those charges are a little more pricey. One general distracted driving ticket, such as using your cell phone, is up to a $500 fine. If you injure someone while you're using your cell phone, you're charged with a Class C felony and up to $50,000 in fines. You also get 2 demerit points on your driving record for distracted driving violation in Alaska. Many people use the excuse, but I'm good at it. I know that sounds crazy, and you're probably looking at me like I'm crazy for saying that, and people really use that as an excuse, and it's kind of sad. According to DriversAlert.com, people who text and drive are 6 times more likely to be in an accident than someone who's driving while they're intoxicated, and 8 times more likely to be in an accident than someone who isn't distracted at all. There is no such thing as being good at texting and driving. Also, according to DriversAlert.com, the average amount of time it takes to send a text message is 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, you've driven the length of a football field already. A sad truth to grasp is that 11 teenagers die every day from texting and driving. Could you imagine how difficult it must be for a police officer to have to go to these teenagers' houses and break that heartbreaking news to their parents that their babies won't be coming home to them anymore? I get chills just thinking about that. DoSomething.org says that 40% of teens say that they have been in the car with someone and the driver was using their phone. And 77% of teens say that adults tell them not to text and drive, yet they're doing it themselves all the time. It's very important to set a good example for young drivers. They need to truly know how important it is not to use your cell phone while you're driving and how dangerous it is. It is completely unacceptable for adults to sit there in peer pressure, or not peer pressure, but what's the word I'm looking for? Lecture teenagers on not using their cell phones while driving and then do it themselves. You need to practice what you preach when it comes to this. We risk so much by using our cell phones when we're behind the wheel. It's such a dangerous thing and so irresponsible. No one is good at it. You could be charged with a lot, including your life. You could lose your life from this. And entirely too many teenagers are dying a day just from sending a simple 5-second text message while they're driving. So we need to keep this in mind every time we get behind the wheel and keep ourselves and others in our mind and not text and drive, because it could cost you your life. It could cost you your driver's license. It could cost you someone else's life, and you don't want to be that person.